Hey, Spirit Gang, Golden here, coming on to do a general reading for the collective. So keep in mind not every message is going to resonate for everyone, but just keep the ones that do by your intuition and leave the rest, okay? I went ahead and did a pre-pull of cards here. I did 8 cards because it is the year of 8. 2024 is the year of 8. And I feel like a lot of you are stepping into infinite timelines, okay? A lot of you have released a lot of karma, okay, is what I'm picking up for this reading today, okay? And the first card that I had come out was the Two of Swords here, okay? So I feel like a lot of you were put through a lot of tests, okay? A lot of tests. And this is you kind of having to defend yourself here. Do you see how they got the swords up here and they're kind of defending themselves? So I feel like the path that you chose, okay, in the past kept putting you through the ringer, okay? And I feel like it got to a moment in time where you were like, I've had enough, okay? I've had enough, and there's got to be something different. There's got to be a better path out here. There's got to be people that are more like me, people who get me, people that accept my love, that love me in return, okay? People that aren't going to treat me or bring out a side in me that I don't like about myself, okay? And so I need to make a change is what I'm picking up from a lot of you, okay? And these were situations, places, people, things, jobs, family, friendships, lovers, okay, that kind of put you in a situation where you were stuck. And this is where it got to a moment where you probably even got on your knees and you were talking to your God, talking to your higher self, talking to the universe, and asking for something better and just wanting to be something better for yourself, okay? And I feel like that is the moment that the universe started to pay attention, okay? Not that they weren't paying attention before, but they're like, okay, now you've got our attention, okay? Now you're choosing yourself. And so now we're going to give you a little taste of what we have in store for you, okay? And so it's kind of like you were put through judgment. And we're always going to kind of be put through judgment, okay? We're going to be put through tests, and we're going to be put through tests. And then right before we're blessed, the universe is going to test us again and make sure that we're going to choose the right path, okay? That we're not going to go back to whatever karmic lesson it was that we had dug ourselves out of to get out of that hole, okay? And we have fought tooth and nail, blood, sweat, and tears to make it to where we are, which you should celebrate yourself because think about how far you've come, okay? And if for some of you, you're just now in this moment where you've taken your power back, a lot of you are probably sitting in solitude, okay? You're feeling very alone. And if you've made it past that trial, okay, then you know that you had to sit by yourself and be by yourself. And some of us, myself included, had to be without anything or anyone to realize that we had all the answers that we needed and we could make something for ourselves with nothing, with no one, and that we could do it, okay? We had to believe in ourselves first before the rest of the world is going to take us seriously, okay? Because you are the universe, and so the universe is going to take you seriously once you do and know that you can do anything, okay? And so when that wheel turned and you decided, you chose yourself, and you're like, I've been down this path, I want better for myself, I'm going to choose better for myself, then you had to sit in that feeling for a long time, and it was not easy. It's not easy to go down this path. And a lot of times we will go in reverse and we will take the path that we had already been down because, well, we weren't ready, okay? And there was something that we left behind, some lesson that we missed that we had to go back and go through the cycle again, okay? And remember that we didn't like the way that felt. Why did we do that? Okay. And we grabbed a lesson with it. We grabbed something that we still needed from that person, place, or thing. And now we have chosen not to go back. Okay. And don't be so hard on yourself if you have brought yourself back to a moment, okay, where you went back to a situation that you knew you weren't happy in, okay? Or a person or a place or a thing that gave you a vibe that wasn't right, but you stayed in it anyway, okay? Because that means that there was something still that needed to be learned before we could be blessed, before we were ready, okay? Because we can't jump ahead and jump into these blessings, because what if we take them for granted? Okay, so there was still something that needed to be learned here. But the moment that we kind of redirected traffic, because we are the one that is in charge. We are the one who has this map on which way we're supposed to go. Okay, our higher self knows, and they're kind of in our ear, and our God is in our ear, in our intuition, okay, is how God speaks through you and is kind of guiding you on which way to go. And so the moment that you choose to believe and trust your intuition is the moment that you take the path that your inner self knows is the right way to go. Okay, you know that your blessings are on the other side of that path. You know, and you have faith that wherever it is, your higher self, your intuition is taking you is the right way. Okay, because you have an inner knowing that your blessings are on the other side of that. Okay, but you also know at that point that if you take that other path, that that's not where your blessings are, because those people, places, and things were a part of what is supposed to be a stepping stone to get us where we need to go. Okay, so the universe is heavily watching us. Okay, your higher self is heavily watching us, and it's kind of like it's judgment day when you get to this part of the path. Okay, and you're going to be given a crossroads, and you internally know which way to go. Okay, and so it's judgment day, and you can't be mad at anyone else. You can't be mad at anyone else for putting you through a situation. Okay, first time, yeah, it's frustrating. But if you've been down that path, the only one that knows better is yourself, okay? And I'm not saying to be mad at yourself. I'm just saying when you do, that's the moment you can stop and ask yourself, what did I do? What path did I miss? What road did I miss here? Okay? And you can realize, okay, I went down this path again. I knew it wasn't right for me. So I need to reroute myself another direction and have faith that that is the right way, because this way wasn't, okay? And that is the moment that the justice comes after judgment, because your higher self is going to be like, they're ready now. They're ready. They chose the path that they knew by their intuition which way to take, okay? And that is when you take your power back here, okay? And the solitude and the soul searching that you have to do as the high priestess here, when you have to take a look at yourself, okay? And you have to go inward, and you have to learn all of these things about yourself. You have to start trusting in your God, in your higher power, and God is your intuition telling you which way to go, okay? In that moment that you take the path, the unbeaten path, by faith alone, by blind faith, and that's the Fool card, is the moment the universe is going to be like, they're ready, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, okay? And you're not going to want to go back to what you had previous, and you're going to understand that all these things happen for you to get you where you need to go, okay? And so this is the Ten of Wands here, where you're packing your bags, you're taking what you need, and you're leaving behind what you don't need, and people, places, and things, and you are on this path. You're redirecting traffic. You're redirecting the path where you know you need to go by blind faith. You don't know what's on the other side of that road, but you're going to go anyway, okay? And that is when the justice comes for you. That is when your higher self is like, they're ready. They've chosen, okay? And they've gotten everything that they've needed out of these lessons and turned them into blessings. You were able to turn darkness into light, okay? You have become the magician. You have become the high priestess. You have become the Queen of Wands, okay? And then after the Queen of Wands, you're on your way to being an empress, okay? Which is what your inner self truly is. Your inner emperor truly is, okay? And so right now, once you get to this point on your journey, you've chosen the path that you know by your intuition is the right way. You don't even need to go back at any moment. I can't spit out the right words to say. You don't need to go back anymore, because you've released all this karma. You've released all this karmic debt, okay? And you're on your way to your divine inheritance, your divine blessings. You're on your way to reunite with your soul family. You're on your way to reunite with your divine partner. You are elevating now to an infinite access to your higher self, okay? Because you trust your intuition. And so this is the year of 8. This is your time, okay? So when you do go back down those paths, just know it was something that you still needed to learn from those lessons, okay? But you're on your way to taking the right path. Love you guys. Bye.